this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Notts County. As always, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like on the video, that would be massive and helps the channel out a lot. Today we're starting on the page of Rhys Stewart, the young Northern Irish winger. However, we are retraining him. I had some discussion in the comments with someone that reckons that this guy would be a pretty good striker. And in all honesty, I think you're probably right. Due to his lack of crossing, but he's also got excellent finishing, so maybe we could retrain this guy as a striker and see what this guy is capable of. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in the process of sorting that out now. I've taken over his training myself so that we can kind of get a handle on things. And speaking of handles, that is a mustache he's got on him right there. I'm a huge fan of that. Now, before we get into anything else, this is the first episode I am recording on the new PC. It's actually happened. I spent the whole weekend, well, building it mostly on Saturday. My processor came with a bent pin on it. Which is very, very annoying. Like, I could not get it to seat properly. I was being very gentle, and I just had a little look at it, and there was a couple of pins on the front that were bent. Very, very frustrating. It's just as well I didn't try to put the locking thing down, otherwise that could have been a real problem for me, but I managed to actually fix it, so we're all good to go. It's a beautiful thing. My productivity has gone through the roof just because things load now, essentially. I don't know how well it's going to improve the FM speed overall, but in terms of off-camera stuff like video editing and processing side of stuff, that is going to be a massive upgrade for me, and it's really, really nice. And since I know I'll inevitably get the questions, this is essentially the specs that are in the case. It's also nice that I can stretch my legs out because it's on the other side of the desk now. So, the case, if that matters, is a Fractal Design Meshify C in white, which is really nice because it's got the tempered glass and it's got really nice airflow. It's got a Ryzen 7 3700X processor, which I managed to get an insane deal on, which is the only reason I went for that one, because those extra cores and threads. I'm still running the same GTX 970 graphics card I had on the other computer. I just moved it over. I still quite like that card, and I didn't really have the money to be spending another graphics card right about now, and that one does the job for FM comfortably. It's got 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance LPX RAM, the white one as well, just because they were cheaper on the day. Although I might be tempted to dump another 16 gigs in if I can grab another set of them, because that way I can run it in quad channel because it's got the slots in the motherboard, but also just because video editing, love a bit of RAM, and also who doesn't want more tabs open? I've got a 512 boot disk, well, say boot disk and program files essentially for, which is an NVMe M.2 drive, and I've also got a normal SSD as well, so all is well on that side. Lots of storage too. So yeah, that is the new computer. It was a hell of a lot of fun to build, I've got to say. I learned a lot more about actually being able to fix these things too, which was great. And also, some of you have asked me about this, the competition that I ran on the very first episode. I can now tell you who won. It was a lad called Sims City. The reason I couldn't announce the winner, like publicly before, was because the way I was actually going to get in contact with the winner was by commenting on their YouTube comment when I chose the random comment using a website. And I needed to make sure that they could get in touch with me and I could respond and give them their Steam key before I could tell you guys who won in case someone tried to impersonate them. So that's the reason. It's all done now. It's got the game. So yes, SimCity was which is a great name by the way, was the winner of the Notts County. Was the winner of FM20. So that's awesome. I think I might be able to rustle up one more to give away at some point soon. So maybe we'll do it on stream or something. Particularly with this new PC, we can now hopefully stream soon. So today we're doing a double live com. Hopefully, I mean, I've had to readjust things. I've got all my face packs across. I've got all like the skin and everything. I was just adjusting a few little bits to get all this back to normal again. So you shouldn't notice any big changes. Maybe a few things will look a little bit better. I don't really know. I don't think you'll notice anything. So we've had a few games off camera. Got a double live com today, because why the hell not? I figured that we'd probably need something like that to perk ourselves up. Although that being said, things are going bloody well. Niall McPhee. Loyal personality, leaves hometown club age 17. He couldn't resist the bright lights and the big city of Nottingham. That's all it was. He's loyal to us now. He's seeing Thames FC legend Lee making an appearance for another FM YouTuber. So apparently Ben had this guy. Well, not this guy, but you know what I mean? A player with the same name. Or same names, I guess, because that's how things are. I mean, Lee is the most common name worldwide, and this guy has just gone for the pure, I want to be the most common individual possible. 'Tis the season to be jolly, Lee. Absolutely glorious. Is Regan Booty literally the perfect human being? I see no negatives to him in any way whatsoever. At the moment, yes, he basically is. I don't understand. I'm not even giving him these traits, by the way. He's getting them because of the mentoring thing, but I don't know who else has got them. It just pops up and says, he's got a new trait. I'm like, brilliant. It's like a Pokemon who's learned a new move. I wonder what Regan Booty does to get the crowd going. Shakes Booty. You're damn right. I don't know why I even had to ask that, really, did I? Fully behind Double Lee. How could he not be a legend? Don't you mean you're doubly behind Double Lee? Come on. Right, let's get a shifty on. Now, I don't think I could actually show you the goals from these games if I wanted to, because the matches, I don't think they carried those across into the new PC when I was shifting stuff over. It might still work, but I don't know if it will or not, so I'm not going to jinx it and cause the game to crash. So yeah, 4-0 over Grimsby Town. We went back-to-back 4-0s out of nowhere, from being basically nowhere in this game. It was phenomenal. O'Reilly and Booty, first goal of the season for each of those guys before Nabil Taizi, or, as you guys have been calling him, Easy T or Too Easy. I'm a huge fan of both of those. And then Dara O'Shea actually scored a goal for us and then got sent off. He got sent off in the 88th minute for a professional foul. He literally had no reason to commit the foul. Like, sure, the guy was going through on goal. You're 4-0 up, Dara. Pipe down, buddy. But we did eventually win 4-0. So back-to-back 4-0s just out of nowhere. We suddenly found a lot more form, and Booty got himself man of the match again. The board also increased our junior coaching budget again, which is nice. We're getting there. They won't let me do facility stuff because of the money, but the coaching stuff we could definitely work on. And then we beat Wimbledon, away from home, Sam Hughes and Nabil Touazy. He, out of nowhere, he's just suddenly started grabbing goals again. It's so strange. There's not been an update. The one-on-ones he was missing before, he is now scoring. It makes no sense to me. I wonder if he's got a hidden trait. Like, I don't know, likes ice cream, and as a result, if he has ice cream before a game, he's all over it. But yeah, a 2-0 victory against AFC Wimbledon, which was another one of the rebuilding derbies. And yeah, I think that's 3 games in a row without even conceding a goal now. The defender's really putting in a shift, and Sam Hughes, again, phenomenal. But that, amazingly, leaves us top of League 2. Carlisle have been stuttering like a bad engine, and as a result, those little wins we've managed to string together have allowed us to slink into the top spot. Carlisle, Bolton have now started to regain some form. Their goal difference is just a bit poor. But the main thing is we're 9 points clear of dropping out the playoff spots, and that's really my focus for the season. Booty top average rating in the entire league, joint most man of the match mods, joint most assists. Sam Hughes has also done a really good job. Baldwin still top with 10 goals though. I mean, that's really, really saying something. For all the talent we've got on this team, a guy that was out for nearly the entire season last year has come back in on a higher level and done a phenomenal job. We've lost 1 in 17. And the fact that we're playing Chesterfield today is kind of fun. Oh, is this... right. So it's not got my view. That's annoying, because the view I use here, I didn't export. So that I'll have to remake that. That's frustrating. But at the back, Dara O'Shea can come back in again, so that's good. He'll have to partner... Oh, I mean, look at Sam Hughes. Bloody hell. He's going to have to partner Ben Turner. It's annoying because of the suspension. How are we for right-back injuries? Nope, they're still buggered. These guys, though, at least are forming that partnership that we want. Sousa has got a knock, so is Baldwin? Yeah, he's able to come back in. That's fine. CJ on the left, Touazy up top. Happy to give him that. Everybody else is all right there. Matt Tootle, done all right, considering. Arguably, Matt O'Reilly's not been great, and neither's Brandon Fleming, to be honest, and neither's Curtis Jones. He's kind of come in fits and starts. So on the bench, Culverwell, McCrory, McPhee, Thomas, Bird, Mitch Rose, and of course, Rene Campbell. So it's a 4-4-2. Interesting. Ashley Seal, great name. I bet they have some wonderful chance for Joe Doo-Doo. Hopefully we can just pick up where we left off, to be honest, and keep this run going. Okay, that's better. The crowd noise scared the living crap out of me. Let's move on. That was not quite how I anticipated that going, if I'm honest. Oh, it's really smooth, but that, again, is probably just my imagination. Doo-Doo running into the middle. So if nothing else, we're going to have a point to prove here. Touazy's pulled right outside and nobody's tracked him. Can he find a cross? Pulls it in. Baldwin! Over the crossbar. Crawley leading away at Bolton, though, is helpful. More talk of a Okonkwo coming up in the next episode, believe me. Baldwin. Oh, Jones could get there first. He's in. Curtis Jones! Oh, back for a Okonkwo. Okay, that's fine. Keep that ball. We're creating chances. This is all looking very, very nice for me so far. Carlisle really have... unless they're not playing today. Booty, driving forward. Could slip it on the side for Touazy, maybe. Oh, and he has! And it's saved by Coddington. And that was another chance. But I really do feel if we carry on playing like this, there's going to be an opportunity for us. We've looked very strong at the back. And once again, we've limited them to literally... Oh, that was terrible from Brandon Fleming. Please don't let this turn into a goal. Sips it through the side for Ashley Seal. He's in again. Oh, Brandon Fleming is trying to make 2 mistakes leading to a goal in 1 move, which is actually impressive, to be honest. And Booty does really well to win that. Curtis Jones. Lovely ball. Baldwin's in. Can he square it? He's not going to. But he actually has squared it. My Gideon. Nabil Touazy. Too easy, mate. 10th goal of the year for him. Baldwin with the assist. I did not expect him to square this. This ball from Curtis Jones is an absolute pinger. The fullback's caught completely out here. I just assumed he was going to hit this. Lovely little ball. And we've sweated it in for 1-0 Notts County. It's Nabil Touazy. Yes, lad. But it's been a really strong performance. Not hit the target enough of my liking. Turner's actually done something decent there. And he's found Baldwin again. Their fullback is getting rinsed by Enzio Baldwin. He's going to have to shoot this time. And he does. Coddington saves. But the chances are still coming. That's 6 more. We actually look better than last season in some ways. McPhee. Oh, there's a ball through the middle potentially for him there. And he's found Baldwin. Nearly. Still got it. Nearly. Oh! Touazy's good again. And it's 2-0 to Notts County. Admittedly, that is a horrendous mistake from the Chesterfield defender. And Nabil Touazy, or Easy T, comes up with the 2nd goal of the night for himself. You see what I mean? Now that he's suddenly found form again, he's unplayable. Admittedly, this was just but he still had to finish it. Like, this is the thing. He still had to put that in the net. I feel like him of a few games ago would have missed that. Bolton have come up with what looks like a late winner for themselves, potentially, and it's saved! And on the rebound, cleared away again. Particularly in the second half of this game, we've just ran away with it. And Baldwin again, he's in. He's into the box. Can he square it? He doesn't, and Touazy can't get there. We've built a really well-oiled unit at the moment and a good tactical approach that I think will really see us through potentially the next couple of seasons as things stand. Not talking back-to-backs, but I feel like we've got what it takes to get promoted this year if we carry on playing with this style of football and don't get too many serious injuries. And there we go, Notts County 2, Chesterfield 0. I mean, we deserve that. Really strong in the second half. Too easy. Pair of goals for him on 49 and 69. Nice. Lovely. Right then, we're back. It's FA Cup time. We're away at the MK Dons of League One. You never know. We knocked Lincoln City out of the League Cup. Out of the Cup last season? Or there's some kind of cup last year. Or was it this season? I actually don't know. I think it was this season, actually. Easy T was voted Player of the Month with 6 goals in 6 games. He's really back on form. And Niall McPhee is getting constantly like 9.7s in training. The lad is putting in the work, and that pleases me greatly. I'm just waiting for him to finally break through. So we've got a slight problem in that Okonkwo's on international duty with the Nigeria under-21s. So yeah, honestly, I'm tempted to start Stephen Lennon because why not, you know? As for the rest of the team, we kind of need to put our best foot forward here. We've got Leicester under-23s in 2 days, and that is important because of that stupid thing we've got to complete, but yeah. Well, I am tempted to maybe start Niall McPhee today. Just give him a run out here. Just see whether he can do something over Curtis Jones. Let him have a crack, you know? On the right back spot, I think we're still kind of, not great yet. So on the bench, Culverwell, Oliver. Oh no, we don't want Charlie Oliver on the bench. We want him back in the team, very much so, and swap these two over like that, I think. So yeah, so Turner, Jones, Wes Thomas, Duhaney, Sousa, and of course, Milan Bars. Also interesting to see Luke Garber. I remember when he was super highly rated, and maybe he still will, but that's interesting. And Regan Poole. We had him before, didn't we? Like, we are the underdog, but I'm still going to play our game because I have faith that we're capable of pulling off an upset against a team like the MK Dons, and it would be very satisfying if we were to go and pull them off, just because of the old Wimbledon connections that we've got. So we have a huge affinity with Wimbledon, so we'll want to make sure that we beat these guys, really. Niall McPhee needs to be making a run, and he's not really done it just yet. Booty tips it through. Oh, what a chance. It's a nice little run inside. Clip down, and O'Reilly's done well to bring that down. 2-2 over the top. Easy tees through again. And he's in. He's offside. Whew, he's making the runs, though. He's done a very good job of standing in. And what a ball again. Easy tees through. Oh, and he's missed. We should be a goal up. Apparently, we've got a free kick. Didn't actually see why, but Booty with a chance to deliver one. Does back post. Baldwin. And on the rebound, Charlie Oliver gives us the... And we've deserved that. 14 minutes in here, away at the MK Dons in the FA Cup, and we are absolutely smashing it. Now, maybe they're playing a slightly weakened side because of the FA Cup, and they thought they could beat us here. But again... Huge header from Baldwin, Charlie Oliver on the rebound, and we're 1-0 up here. This is glorious. We appear to be in the midst of an absolute purple patch, just where everything we touch turns to gold. Sam Hughes! And I wonder how long this can carry on for, to be honest, because I would be delighted if we got through. It'd be lovely if Lennon kept a clean sheet as well. Baldwin. Easy T. Go on, lad. Just going to drive straight through them here. He's all the way in! Oh my god. He's got that ability. I love it. He's just capable of squaring his defender up and just taking them on. Booty's ball. Too easy! Here we go. And changing things up with a few personnel changes hasn't affected us too badly either, and he's hit the bar now. Like many of these situations, we should be more goals in front, but we just can't quite seem to get the amount of goals for the chances at the moment. That's our one thing. Our exchange rate isn't good enough. What's the betting that they'll come flying back at us in the second half? But then again, they can't play any worse than they have in this first period. They're bound to find something. They are a League One team after all. Don't know whereabouts in the league they are. Brown's in. Oh, he's not shot. Oh, wow, there you go. Ben Reeves. I swear I recognise we've had him before. MK Dons 1, Notts County 1. And after all that hard work in the first half, the chance creation was phenomenal. We didn't take our chances. And MK Dons have obviously had a stiff seeing to at half-time. And, well, that sounds weird. And it's a good ball across from Brown. And we had enough defenders in it that really should be preventing that. That's annoying. Not only is he at fault for that, but now he's gone and injured himself. Maybe he's got an embarrassment injury. Doesn't look like we're going to get anything, despite that excellent first half performance. MK Dons have been much tighter in the second half and have managed to score a goal, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we just ran out of puff in the second half. We had all those chances in the first half and should have been about 3 up, but it just wasn't to be in the end. We were vastly the better side, which is a really encouraging sign to put on a performance like that against a League One club. But yeah, I mean, that's not great. I want to see if Brandon Fleming's too badly hurt because that could cause problems too. So that means we've got a replay against the MK Dons as well. That is a bad sign. What did I want to do after this game? Like, I'm randomly clicking around, and the next big side, like, in terms of actual... I mean, there's Cheltenham. Screw it, we're going to come back and do Plymouth away in the next episode. So we've got a nice chunk off camera, and then we can come back after that one and do a double live com of Cheltenham and Carlisle then. So you get a double header of big matches. And we can do some other signing stuff in the next episode too. So we've got, you know, there's all kinds of other trophies in there. Leicester under 23s, we've got an FA Cup replay. There'll probably be a second round tie in there too, potentially, if we were to get through. So you never know. If you've enjoyed this episode, and I really hope you have, drop a like, that would be glorious. Look at all these nils though. That 4 straight victories with 4 consecutive clean sheets really did throw us up the league. We do love a 1-1 though. Anyway, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, that'd be brilliant. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, that'd be awesome as well. And I'll join you guys in the next episode for an away tie against Plymouth as we try to just keep mumming along in the league and see if we can stay unbeaten for as long as possible. I guess it's 13 now. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.